Nicole Lamb from Nightingale College. Nurse Nicole is here, I believe. Are you there on the phone, Nicole?
I am. Good morning, Bill.
How are you?
Good morning.
I'm really good. Good morning, Gina and Carrie.
Oh, hello.
You sound really good.
She had a nice rest over the holidays.
Did you have a good breakfast?
Yes, I did. I
What?
had hummus. It was lovely.
What did you have?
I had hummus
Hummus.
on almond bread.
Hummus on almond bread. Wow.
Mm.
Now that's healthy. Now, Nurse Nicole, we have a couple of questions that listeners have submitted for you to tackle if you can.
Okay.
And you can send questions for Nurse Nicole. Are we just having them go to Radio from Hell at x96.com? Is that where they're going, you guys?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
If you have
That's my.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said that's my understanding.
Okay. All right.
So, question number one, Maggie in Sugar House wanted to know this. With the slow rollout of the vaccine, would it be okay to get one dose of Moderna and a second dose from a different vaccine like Pfizer?
Some mixed cocktail. That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Well, I think, unfortunately, the studies aren't on mixing and matching, and they're really trying to keep the vaccines within. If you got Moderna, then you would stick with Moderna. If you got the Pfizer, then stick with the Pfizer. And that's really what it sounds like they're planning for ahead as well. So even though they're going to try and roll out doses faster, the companies are also saying that they can get enough made to get that second dose in a timely fashion with the same vaccine.
Oh, and I think the one that they're doing now, at least here in Salt Lake County, I think it's the Pfizer, isn't it? I believe it is. I'm not positive which one they started with.
Well, I think they're both available locally.
Yeah.
It's not just one or the other.
Probably best not to mix and match.
And then this question from Philip in Lehigh. Is it true that people are dying from having adverse reactions to the vaccine?
So in the U.S., there's no reported case of deaths at this point. There is some allergic reactions, which is why they monitor people for 15 to 30 minutes after the first and second dose of vaccine. So once you receive the vaccine, you're kind of set up in this sitting tank to have a nurse watch over you in case you do have an allergic reaction, although that is still really slim. So of 1.9 million doses, there's been 21 cases of allergic reactions.
That's a small number.
Very small, yeah.
Yeah, very small number. I mean, it's more than flu, but in the big scheme of things and risk of disease, it's very small.
It's interesting to note, you brought up flu. Now, there's a friend of my family's, and then somebody was saying this morning, Gene, I think you were, that you knew somebody. Somebody has... Katie? Was it Katie?
Yeah.
That's it's one of our coworkers, who has the flu. They get very afraid that they have COVID, and they've gone to the doctor, and the doctor says, no COVID, but you do have the flu. So that's still out there. It's like you think, shouldn't that just be gone? Shouldn't that have been muscled out of the way, elbowed out of the way by COVID?
For it gone. The nice thing about the flu this year is there's much less spread with everybody wearing their mask. So that's really good.
Oh, yeah.
And I think there's a difference having a side effect from the vaccine, the COVID-19 vaccine. So whether it be fever, chills, or headaches, they're common, and they usually happen in the first 1 to 3 days after the vaccine. It's actually a good sign that your body is responding to the vaccine. It's not that you're having an allergic reaction. It's not that you have COVID. It is your body responding the way it should to the exposure to the vaccine, and therefore your body is ready for when the real deal comes through.
Yeah. All right. Well, Nicole, I guess I'm sure people can find out more about the vaccine and about the COVID virus by going to the website, right?
correct. Nightingale.edu.
Nightingale.edu. Nicole Lamb, thank you so much.
All right. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you very much.